Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello.
GM.
Yes. Okay. All right. You can hear me now.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Hello.
GM.
I'm still low now, right? I'm still low. All right. All right. Then. So I guess I'm just going to start the session now. Let me just share my screen. Can anyone see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
So this is the how to coordinate session organized by the Education Guild. We're just going to fire on. So what are our objectives for today's session? This session is going to cover one, know what is Coordinape and how it works. Two, steps to register for the Bankless DAO Coordinape, that is the DAO wide Coordinape. Three, steps to register for guild wide Coordinape. And four, how to navigate and set up Coordinape. So, what is Coordinape? Coordinape is a peer to peer review and reward system. It allows members to reward the work of their peers who have contributed to the DAO Guild project. It is rewarding contributors outside of what contributors are paid to do. So basically, any work you've done in a guild, in a project around the DAO, you are eligible for Coordinate. That is, you are eligible to be rewarded by your peers in Coordinate. And you also can reward other people, but there are some systems put in place which we'll talk about going forward. So types of coordinate in BanklessDAO, we have the BanklessDAO wide coordinate, which is usually held every month, whereby guest passers can only receive give. Give is the token that is being shared and allocated in coordinate. So in the BanklessDAO wide coordinate, guest passers can only receive give, they cannot give other members give. While L1 and L2 and above, they can give and receive. Two, individual guild coordinate. This is at the discretion of the guild. Guest passers will be able to receive and give. So what it means by at the discretion of the guild, some guilds usually have requirements to be able to enter their coordinate. Some requires you to have a particular tag. Some requires you to be vouched by a role leader. Different guilds have their requirements. So who can take part? Anyone who is a member of the Bankless DAO can register to be included in the coordinate. Each coordinate round requires registration. That is, if you've registered for a previous round, if another coordinate round coming, you need to register for that coming round. So vocabulary of coordinate, the one I mentioned earlier, give token. That is the token that will be distributed during the coordinate allocation. This give will be converted to bank and deposited into the respective wallet addresses at the end of the coordinate round. So don't let us mistake this give token with the normal give and receive. This particular give is the token that is being shared on coordinate. Two, we have circles, a defined group of people that can participate in a round. We have the DAO-wide circle, that is the coordinate for the whole of Bankless DAO. This little piggy circle, this is for the marketing guild. The name of their coordinate circle is this little piggy. We have the relationship circle also for the relationship guilds. Then we have epoch epoch, time bounded periods in which members of a circle can allocate to each other. This is more like a coordinate round. Some guilds hold their coordinate epoch seasonally, that is at the end of every season. Some do it monthly. So downward coordinate distribution. We have the participants, that is the guest passers, the L1 and the L2. We have the givers being L1 and L2. Guest passers are not givers. Now, the givers L1, they can give the gift token to guest passers. They can give L1 also can give gift tokens to L1 members. L1 members can also give gift tokens to L2 members. Same with L2 members also. L2 members can give to guest pass. L2 members can give to L1. L2 members can give to L2. But again, guest passers can only be a recipient. They cannot give. We have four phases of coordinate. One, the submission. That is, you complete a Google form for registration in the bot command under the general channel. Two, the upload to coordinate. Members are uploaded into their respective. So phase one and phase three that are highlighted are the ones in which members are concerned with. But two and four, those ones are done at the back end by Coordinate admin. The submission requires you to fill a form in which you can generate in both command channel, typing Coordinate form requests, going to give you a form corresponding to your membership level. The upload to Coordinate, that is the information you've inputted into the forms, Coordinate admins are going to upload it into the Coordinate. The allocation period whereby you go to allocate to your peers and receive if you're eligible. Then the fourth one, payouts, that is the banks are calculated based on the amount of gift you receive, and members receive their bank tokens in their wallet address provided during the submission. So the DAO-wide coordinate monthly one, there will be an announcement that will tag everyone in the DAO, say that registration for the DAO-wide monthly coordinate is open. For a while now, this has been done by the VUC. Is mostly the one who does that. It might change in the future, but for now, it's the VUC who does that, and it tags every membership level. Two, to register for the coordinate, please go to the boat command channel under the general channel and enter coordinate form request, like I said previously. Three, you will get a link to the correct form depending on your level. Make sure you got the correct form. Fill in the required info. 4. Submit the form and wait for the start of the allocation period. There will most probably be a reminder tag for everyone. You'll be reminded that you need to sign up for the coordinate. The coordinate does not close immediately the form is open. You have like a few days grace period to register. 5. If you are a guest pass holder, you are done. All you do now is wait for the end of the coordinate. Guest pass holders cannot give, only L1 and L2 can allocate. So start with the announcement of monthly bidder wide coordinate, which will tag everyone. This is like a diagram representing what has been said. Then the next step is go to the general channel and go to both command. The next step, you type coordinate form requests, fill in the form and submit. Then the next step for guest pass holder, you are done. Now, this is for the DAO wide coordinate, not the coordinate for guild or projects. So this is how it will look like when you are in the bot command channel. This is what you type. Then the my data bot give like an auto completion of the form. The PFP for the my data has changed. This is the previous one, so you don't expect to see this. Now, when you click enter, you see a link to the form corresponding to your membership level, and the form is something like this. So the first is what is your Discord handle? You include your Discord handle and 4 digits behind it. What address would you like to receive your bank? You receive your wallet address. Now, in brackets, no ENS. ENS is Ethereum naming system. This is a way by which you can have your name linked to your wallet address and it will be stored in the blockchain. So whenever you ask for a wallet address, you can give the name, which is usually in .eth format. You can have any name .eth format, and you can receive funds through it, though it is not free. But this form requires you not to use that naming system. We want your wallet address, which is usually in hexadecimal format, 0x, and a string of alphabets and numerals. Now, If this form is for a level 2 contributor, if you're a guest passer, it will ask you, are you a guest pass contributor? If you're a level 1, it will ask you, are you a level 1 contributor? And if you're a level 2, it will ask you, are you in level 2 contributor? If what you are seeing here, the level you are seeing here does not correspond to your current membership level, you need to make a complaint. You are filling the wrong form. Based on your experience over the past months, how likely would you recommend participating in BanklessDAO to a friend or colleague? This is up to you. You rate it from 1 to 10. Same for this last question. Your greatest hope for BanklessDAO in 2022, it is up to you. Fill it and you submit. This is the link to the form you will click after clicking the coordinate form request. Now for guild Coordinape, this is the diagram representation. Announcements will be made in the individual guild channels, mostly in the announcement channels of the guild. If the guild does not have an announcement channel, it can be posted in the general channel. After that, you go to the link provided and you register, fill in the form. Then you wait for the allocation period. Go to app.coordinape.com and start giving gift tokens to reward your peers. L1, L2, and guest pass holder, they can allocate give. Now, how to set up Coordinape? Excuse me. One, once you've submitted the form, you wait for the allocation period. Once the allocation period starts, head over to app.coordinape.com. Connect with the wallet you inputted in the submission form. If you are new to Coordinape, there is a link for you to set up your profile. Now, for the connection of your wallet, if you are using your PC, if you have the MetaMask extension installed on your PC, you can connect directly. But if you don't have that, you can go through the wallet connect route. That is, if you have MetaMask app on your mobile phone, you can collect through Wallet Connect. I will show you that when I enter Coordinape. I will show you how you can connect your mobile, the MetaMask on your mobile phone with Coordinape on your PC. 3. Navigate to the top right corner of your screen and click on your profile icon. The drop down will appear and you should see the circles you've been added to, depending on your membership status. Now, sign up to Coordinape and connect wallet and set up profile. So this is what you will see when you are in. It shows that your wallet has been connected. This will be your wallet address. Then you can access your profile here. You can see your circles here. You can access docs which you can read. And you can also give feedback about your experience on Coordinape. This is how your profile should look like. You can select whichever you want to select, that is, whichever you are in sync with. You can select that. You can include your biography too, and you can change your PFP. Now, allocation of give. So these are circles, like we mentioned earlier. This is this little piggy circle for marketing guild. This is a circle for the research guild, circle for the translators guild, and circle for the Bankless Africa. So you can actually see when the allocation period is. That is, for here, the allocation period will be open from October 6th to the 12th of October for this little piggy. For Research Guild, the approach 7 will be open for allocation from October 3rd to October 7th. According to this image, whenever you are registering Coordinape, the dates might not correspond with this. This is just an explanation. This will be an overview of the approach. This will be the allocation. That is when you want to start giving your members give tokens. Then this will be the map whereby you can see members who have given and have received. I will show you how the map looks like when I enter the Coordinape app. And these are also members. You can see members who are in the circle. Some members, they cannot receive give. You are going to see those ones that can receive and those that cannot receive. Log into Coordinape and connect wallet and save epoch settings. So this one is going to ask you, what have you been working on? So it is a good practice for you to include your contributions, whether in the guild, in the project, or whatever you've been doing. Is a good practice because not everyone will know what you are doing. But when we see what you've been working on, then we can decide, okay, you are qualified to receive gift token from us. Now, by default, most coordinate circles are usually opt out automatically. So you should do well to select opt in and you save the epoch settings to continue. So this is the select team. The teams in which you've worked with, you can decide to select them. That is, you want to only allocate within the teams you've worked with. But if you want to allocate with everybody, you want everybody to be present, you can choose the select all. A select all is not shown here, but there's a select all option whereby every member will be marked. Then you can click save team list. Now, this is the allocation of give. How you allocate give? Let's say you want to allocate to Anita. This plus icon, sorry, this plus icon, you can click it manually and it will increase by 1. If I click it once in the app, it will increase to 1. Click it another time, it increases to 2. Or you can decide to type it in. You click the middle, then you can type the value. The minus 2, you can also decrease it by 1. If it is 5 and I want to give the person 2, I can click it, comes down to 4, click it comes down to 3, click it comes down to 2. Same for all members who want to allocate gift to. Now, on the top right corner here, this is the amount of gift you have left to allocate. Normally, you have 100 most times, but some guilds like Translators Guild, you can have 1,000. Some projects like Bankless Africa, you can have 50. But most times, it's usually 100 gift. In the DAO wide, usually L1 and L2, they usually have 3,000 gifts to allocate. So as you are allocating gift, it will be reducing. You see what amount you have left to allocate. Now, on the Coordinape app, you can click your profile to change your profile picture and update your details. You can click circles to check the circles that you have been registered to the appropriate group. Sometimes you may register for a Coordinape if you are not qualified to participate in that Coordinape. You may not see it as part of your circles, or you may see it in your circles, but you won't be able to enter to allocate. 3. If you are L1, L2, if you are part of a guild Coordinape, go to allocate and choose the team you want to allocate to. Said that earlier. But once the allocation phase starts, you can start allocation. You give your peers. So I'm going to go to the app later on and I'll show you. Now, if you're having any problems with maybe connecting to Coordinape or allocating, if you are qualified but just can't allocate, or you just have any issue with Coordinape, there is a channel on Discord named the Contributor Remuneration Channel, whereby you can go and lodge your complaints, and the Coordinape admins, those that are in charge, they will look into it for you. So this for the DAO-wide Coordinape, L2s, they can give and receive. Now we only have one circle for the DAO-wide Coordinape. Previously, it was 3 circles. We have the guest pass circle, the L1 circle, and the L2 circle. But currently, we only have one circle. Now, in this circle, L2s, they can go to this circle, give guest passers L1, L2, and they can also receive from only L1 and L2. L1s can also go to the circle, give and receive, but they can only receive from L1 and L2. While guest passers can only receive, they cannot give in the DAO-wide Coordinape. So I have to go to the Coordinape app. I'm going to show you how it looks like. So once you go to the Coordinape app, it prompts you you will see a connect wallet icon at the top right. When you click it, it gives you this page. It tells you to connect your wallet. Now, if you have the MetaMask extension like I do, if you click it, it's going to ask you to input your password. Once you input, it's going to ask you to confirm that you want to link your MetaMask wallet address, your MetaMask wallet with Coordinape. Once you click confirm, you are in. But for those who don't have the MetaMask extension installed on their PC, but they have MetaMask app, you can click the wallet connect. It's going to generate a QR code. Now, you can go to the MetaMask app on your mobile phone. On the top right corner in your mobile phone, you will see a scanner icon. Once you click it, you'll be able to use your mobile phone to scan this QR code, and you'll be able to log in with your phone. You also confirm it with your mobile phone, and you are in Coordinape. So for here, I've used the MetaMask extension. Now, I want to show you the map, which wasn't in the slide. So in the map here, this is the map for the this little piggy circle, you will see all members that are in the circle. Now you can click anybody's. If you hover over anybody's profile, you will see their name. Like this is Ipraise. If I hover over this person, this is D1, and you can also click them. When you click them, you'll be able to see who they give their gift tokens to and who they receive from. The green lines signifies that they are receiving. So for here, this D1 is receiving from DevAlex, while D1 is also giving to DevAlex because the orange lines signify that this person is giving out. You can also click, hold, and drag to have a clearer view of how it looks like. You can also search. You can search by name. Let's say I'm searching for vibrancy. You can see the person's name, click the person from here, and it will automatically select from this map here. You'll be able to see who they give to, who they receive to. You can also search in previous epoch. This is epoch 9. You can click here, the drop down. You can search in epoch 7. It will show you the map for epoch 7, and you can also repeat the same. Now, there is no, this little pig is now having a coordinate session ongoing. So I won't be able to show you how you can allocate because there's no how you can allocate without a coordinate session ongoing. On the top right corner here, it shows the amount of gift you received and it shows the people who gave you gift. We have the members. So this is where I was talking about whereby you can see members who can give or receive. So let's assume AB colors can only give but cannot receive. Over here, you will see an X symbol. Instead of this green tick, you see an X symbol signifying that this person cannot give, this person cannot receive. If he cannot give, you will see a cross symbol that signifies that this person cannot give. Now, for the admin, not every member is a Coordinape admin. So it shows that every member here in this page, they are not Coordinape admins. They are just normal members. Now, this person, this DAO dashboard, I guess is a bot. So this bot cannot give, cannot receive. You can see all the members. You can select the next page to see the next set of members and you can follow it that way. Now, the contributions, these are basically the contributions you fill in once you are signing into this Coordinape. Okay, okay, because there is no effort going on now, you cannot include your contribution. But if there's an effort going on, you can see your contributions and you can click. This is my own contribution generated from the work. There's a way the work is integrated into Coordinape such that if you've done a task in the work, it can show in Coordinape. Now, these are the list of circles I'm in. This little piggy research field, you can see it from here. This is the DAO wide, which is now one round. You can get an overview from here. This I showed you in the beginning. This is an overview of all the circles I'm in. So basically, that is it for the Coordinape session. And I would like to entertain any question you may have. So is there any question concerning Coordinape? You can ask any question regarding the Coordinape. I'll be willing to answer. Any questions, anyone? So royalty, I guess you are in charge of dropping the feedback form. Have you dropped the feedback? Oh,
Yes. Thank you very much, Warrior, for this session. I know I've heard coordinate session like over and again, but every time it seems I'll put up the feedback form now on the chat. Please, everyone on the call, please fill in the feedback form and tell us how the session went, please. Thank you.
all right, all right, that's good. So anyone who has anything to add, any question, I'll entertain them. Oh yes. Anybody? Okay, so